We first begin overseas with the major Asian Pacific markets continuing to trade mixed overnight. Japan's Nikkei 225 index up a total of 0.2%. Meanwhile, Hong Kong's Hang Seng index down about 0.7%, and the Shanghai Composite, that was unchanged. Meanwhile, the European markets, they continue to trade in the red across the board this morning, this time with Spain leading the way, down about 0.6%. And in the United States, U.S. stock futures were pointing towards a lower open. After the bell, the Dow Jones is exactly that, down a little more than 35 points. Now we first begin over in India, as its rupee currency is making new lows against the U.S. dollar today, and what is shaping up to be another rough day for the emerging markets. India is continuing to deal with a balance of payments crisis. Meanwhile, the event of the week is officially here for the markets as traders and investors await the release of the minutes from the Federal Reserve's July FOMC meeting on monetary policy, and that's due out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meanwhile, in Japan, its nuclear regulator plans to upgrade the severity of the latest radiation leak at TEPCO's Fukushima power plant to a level 3 reading, making it the worst nuclear radiation issue since the earthquake that sent Fukushima reactors into meltdown back in 2011. Meanwhile, continuing, Moody's raised its outlook for the U.S. credit rating to stable from negative, citing reduced uncertainty surrounding federal budget sequestration and improving fiscal balances at the state level. Meanwhile, over in corporate news, we have Toll Brothers reporting second quarter earnings of 26 cents per share, slightly better than the consensus forecast for 25 cents per share. The U.S. home builder, however, did miss on revenues, reporting sales of $689.2 million versus the consensus of $694 million. And lastly, July's existing home sales figures, they rose 6.5% to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 5.39 million, its highest level since late 2009, when buyers rushed in to make a tax credit deadline.